look at his numbers, how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. We've got Irving, Nicholas Claxton out there with Hachimura. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Hart in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Suns, De'Aaron Fox out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Chris Middleton. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Irving kicks to LaVine. LaVine sets the screen for Hart. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hachimura. The three-pointer is right on target. And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
Here's LaVine following the basket by Chris Middleton. Claxton a screen on Fox. They get it again. Claxton no good. For the Hornets, they come into this following a loss to the Trailblazers. Fox goes in, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
And the first one drops.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
That one is no good. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hart the pass to Irving. Claxton sets the screen for Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Irving stretching out the defense and showing us that signature range.
Pass to Şengün. To the paint. Here's Alexander-Walker. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Claxton finds LaVine. Irving surveying the floor. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Goes up with a stripe, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. For 3, LaVine sinks the triple.
His precision on pull-up jump shots is what makes LaVine one of the league's most dangerous scorers. His mechanics off the dribble are on point.
Now, here's Şengün. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Fox. It's not going to go for him. Good defense by Claxton.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Pass to Irving. Outside, LaVine. Here's Hachimura, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Şengün with a screen on Irving. Middleton outside. Launches it. Curls it from outside. Middleton's got 9.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Irving. What a terrific move that was. He has 5.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
Outside, Fox. one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
And here is Hart. Still yet to score. Pass to Irving. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Here's Hart. It's rebounded by Şengün.
It's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Fox finds Alexander Walker, and they take the lead. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. This many years into the game, and the Kyrie challenge is still puzzling. Coach said we'd actually prefer to see him shoot. At least our feet could be more set outside to contest. People forget how good of a shooter Kyrie can be. He continued and said, and threes are so hard to compete against, we want to try and limit those first. Kevin?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Alexander Walker after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Şengün with the screen for Middleton. Shoots over Hachimura. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
LaVine for 3. The rebound by Middleton.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Stolen by LaVine. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. Here's Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Head always on a swivel. LaVine making things happen with his passing.
Fox against Irving. Fox passes to Şengün. To the middle. Fox finds Şengün.
And Fox can just explode out of the pick and roll to get to his spot.
Hornets trail by 3. Now LaVine. 5 points in the game. Claxton the pass to Irving. Claxton sets the screen for Irving. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got a couple of threes now in the first for Charlotte.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Şengün with a screen on Irving. Pass to Şengün. Shoots from the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. So for the Suns, Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Pass to Merrill. Here's Queen. Defended by Sohan. That puts them in the lead.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
And here's Westbrook. Outside, Fox. Shot clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
A moment now to see the numbers for Fox. Averaging about 26 points per, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively, and he has provided points pretty much every time they've needed him.
First one falls for him.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Fox hits them both. Here's Castle. 8 points his last outing. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Zohan, the pass to Fox. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Strus. This one for 3. Westbrook pulls it in. And it's Westbrook with the ball. Brings it up for Phoenix. They trailed by 1. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
A shot no good. Tyson. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Fox. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Look, both teams struggled to be competitive overall last year, but at least their season series was.
Here's Zohan. No scoring in this one. Screen by Adams. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
And he makes the first. Gary Payton has checked in for De'Aaron Fox. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Phoenix ball. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. The Suns in second.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Three-pointer on the way. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Castle with it. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Tyson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
So it's Phoenix now. They trail by 1. Westbrook gets to Adams. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Back to Castle. 1:49 left in the first. The shot no good. Tyson. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Zohan. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Westbrook against Castle. And he banks in the layup. Castle's got 7 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to Adams. Now Westbrook. Adams sets the pick for Westbrook. With the drive. Back to Adams. Here's Tyson. The rebound by Payton.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Adams with the screen on Castle. And it's Sohan missing. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Castle. From 15 feet away, Phoenix grabs the miss. Payton looking around. To the left wing. Outside Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. A shot off that time. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Suns ahead, up by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
On the floor for Charlotte, Rui Hachimura out there with Levine. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Castle in at the 2-guard. Now, Sohan following Hachimura's three-point attempt. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Shot good by Alexander Walker.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Castle. There's the pick. From downtown, the rebound by Payton. Suns leading by 4. Now, here's Şengün. Middleton outside. Pass to Sohan. The Suns need to get a shot off. Another 3 for Phoenix.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Hornets trail by 7. Outside Irving. And here is Hachimura. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Here's Sohan. Castle covering. And it's Sohan missing. Charlotte has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Levine. Now Irving. The offensive rebound. In the corner, it's Levine. And he's good on the 3-ball. Levine's got 8 points.
And nice work off the pass. I like Levine's catch-and-shoot mindset tonight.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you, Kevin.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. The Suns making a change here. Fox is checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Hart's checked in. Hornets trail by 4. Outside, Levine. Pass to Irving. Claxton sets the screen for Irving. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Tim, pure basketball artistry. That's what Kyrie Irving embodied.
Well, Kevin, the combination of the ball handling, the finishing ability, impossible shot making. I'm not sure there's any player in the NBA who puts on a better show than Kyrie.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
at the numbers for Middleton. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
Well, he is consistently stringing great performances together, and when he gets cooking, just keep giving him the ball.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Hart with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to Levine. Over Middleton. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Levine.
What helps Levine from mid-range? He gets such great lift off the floor.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Middleton right side. Takes the 3. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now, here's Hart. Defended by Alexander Walker. Irving with a clean look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
To the inside, here's Alexander Walker.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Irving against Şengün. Irving can't get it to go.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Şengün with the screen for Fox. Over Irving. Fox, no good. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Hornets. 7-point differential. Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Levine. Şengün with the screen on Irving. Fox finds Şengün. That shot, no good. Good defense by Claxton. Fox with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Money from the wing. Middleton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns. And timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some of these distributors have been very hot from beyond the arc this season. The best three-point shooting point guards in the league. 4th, Kyrie Irving.
A lot of point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the basketball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters.
Well, when the game has made the three-point shot so important, these point guards have all added that. This is an impressive list.
Now, here's Hart. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Pass to Levine. Shot clock at 5. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
On the clock. Here's Hachimura. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams.
Yeah, Kyrie is such a high IQ player. He is so good at breaking down a defense and finding ways to score in tough situations.
The Hornets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And that one falls for Irving.
And in terms of ball handling, this guy is just on another level. Kyrie Irving can put it on a string and just run circles around the defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Queens checked in. And Strus is subbed in for Zach LaVine. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Here's Fox, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Now, here is Irving. 35 points for him last game against Portland.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
No good on the free throw.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And the Hornets making a change here. Tyson's checked in. And he's good on the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Fox against Irving. Now, here's Fox. Tight defense on him. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Middleton with the block.
What defensive focus from Middleton. Able to anticipate the shot and get a hand on it.
For Phoenix, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
First free throw is good. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Hornets trail by 10. Pass to Tyson. Back to Irving. Fires for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Adams sets the pick for Fox. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Phoenix no good that time either. Pass to Irving. Buries it down low. Irving's got 16.
Yeah, with that skill level, it's not a surprise that Irving is having another great night.
It's Strus on the wing. He has yet to score, and they get it back. Again, Irving missing.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
That one goes. Count it.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Hart outside. Pass to Strus. Hart with the screen for Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Outside, Fox. And it's Tyson with the rebound.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Moving against Fox. Pass to Middleton. Middleton is doubled. Fox from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Fox has got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. The Hornets shooting around 40% from the floor here. Here's Strus from deep. Good on the triple. Strus has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
High arcing shot, and Fox finishes it off. Fox has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And there's an example of Fox. Doesn't have to get all the way to the cup to be effective.
Lets the 3 fly, and with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Hart.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the 3. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
And he comes up with the deuce. Fox has got 16.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Irving passes to Queen. Charlotte moving the ball around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 18.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Now, here's Fox. Last game we saw him score 32. Down low, stolen away. Here's Queen. Irving from long range. And that one is off. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Middleton dishes to Fox. Middleton, a screen on Irving. Fox inside the line. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for 1 more coming up.
And he is just so creative. Even with the foul, Kyrie finds a way to get the bucket.
The Hornets shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Kyrie Irving, shooting 1.
Free throw good from Kyrie Irving. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's Middleton. 4 seconds left. And that one, good. Middleton's got 24.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's Phoenix going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and who's not on our midseason power rankings. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot.
Shifting gears back to that first half, De'Aaron Fox had it all working.
They say speed kills.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
They've got Chris Middleton. Nikhil Alexander-Walker out there with Fox. Then it's Alperen Şengün. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Şengün. Here's Alexander-Walker. Outside, Fox. Şengün with the screen for Fox. Just 5 on the clock. And Şengün throws it down.
Great timing and a really good read there from Şengün. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
Now Irving. Levine kicks to Hart. Back to Levine. Hands it from downtown. Levine's got 13.
And Levine is a volume three-point shooter. Good to see him knock it down from deep.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Now, here's Hart. He has 5. Here's Irving. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, man. Irving so crafty in that mid-range area.
Fox with it. He's got 18. Şengün with a screen on Hart. Fox passes to Şengün. He gets it in there. He's got 8.
I like the way they've established their offense to start to have 3 straight makes.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And he gets it to go.
Great at jumping into action on these plays, saving that possession for his team.
Pass to Şengün. Out left of the wing. And beyond the arc, Hachimura grabs the miss.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
Hart kicks to Levine. Back to Hart. Now, here is Irving. Nailed from three-point land. And now just a 5-point Suns lead.
That is just automatic. Irving is into his motion the second he has the basketball.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Bean passes to Hart, and Hart throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Şengün with a screen on Irving. Here's Fox. Alexander-Walker on the wing. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Charlotte. They trail by 3. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. And they're playing through a string of road games. That will be game 5 of the 6 on the road. Irving against Fox. High post, Şengün. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, it's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Here's Levine. 13 points in the game. Pass to Claxton. Levine sets the screen for Hachimura. He nails it, and we're tied up. Hachimura's got 9.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
The baseline jam. Here's Şengün. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Nick Claxton.
And once Şengün gets the ball in there, he's usually going to score or draw the foul.
As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure.
And if you're looking for a big that locks down the middle, Şengün is your guy, a very effective player.
Levine kicks to Hart. And here is Hachimura. He's got 9. Now Claxton. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Claxton's got it all tied up now for the Hornets. Now here's Fox. 18 points for him. Şengün with a screen on Hart. Fox finds Şengün.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Hachimura with a screen on Fox. Pass to Hachimura. It's Levine atop the key. Here's Strus. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
That free throw, no good. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Phoenix. Stephon Castle's checked in for the Hornets. And the second free throw, good. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that
one. Fox against Castle. Şengün with the screen on Castle. Şengün controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 3.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. In third, the Hornets.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
And the Suns making a change here. Adams checked in, and a switcher also for Charlotte, Sam Merrill. He's checked in for Levine. Outside, Fox. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Them one on Castle.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
Fox hits them both. Castle with it. He's got 7. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
review at the numbers for Westbrook. Averaging about 11 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
Yeah, truthfully, I think his numbers are fine, but in talking to him, he thinks they should be even better.
Here's Castle. He's got 7. Pass to Merrill. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Strus missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Shoots over Merrill. Phoenix no good that time either. Hornets trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Tyson. Doesn't go for it. Great defense that time from Şengün. Westbrook kicks to Fox. Shoots over Strus. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Queen. And the Hornets miss again.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Şengün. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
You know, I love the resilience. After struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
Strus's shot is good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Adams with the screen on Castle. And Adams with the slam.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Castle with it, now guarded by Fox. He had a nice open look right there. Merrill's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Sohan. Now Şengün. Outside, Fox. Banked in off the glass. Fox has got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Strus passes to Merrill. Charlotte moving it around. That 3 off the mark.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Sohan finds Şengün. Now, here's Fox. He's defended by Merrill. Hornets trail by 7. Takes a step back. Queen. And it's blocked by Şengün.
And Şengün got himself in great position, used that length to deny him at the rim.
Pass to Adams. And here is Fox. To the inside. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Well, Şengün is a do-it-all center, but tonight it's been about his scoring.
Now Merrill. Back to Castle. Good, nice job down low. Castle's got 9.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Şengün. Sohan with the screen. From the baseline. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Substitution for your side. Number 40, Gary Payton II.
There's 53 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Merrill. Back to Castle. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Phoenix leading by 5. outside Westbrook. Ohan with the screen. Westbrook, no good. The Hornets shooting well, 50% from the floor. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
The Hornets shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Seconds left in the third.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. And here's Irving. And he has 28 points for the game. For the tie. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Suns lead by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Charlotte, Stephon Castle is out there with Irving. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Claxton in at the 5. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
Now Irving. Yep, right through the net. Irving's got 30 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Inside, here's Payton. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Castle with it. Hart outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And Middleton kicks to Adams. Alexander Walker on the wing. Castle covering. Alexander Walker passes to Payton.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
And a wide open look for Hachimura.
Come on.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by Claxton. Şengün's checked in for Adams. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Levine's checked in. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Middleton outside. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Levine.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And we all know what an incredible athlete Levine is, using those physical tools to draw the defense's attention.
He misses the free throw.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach Levine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
Fox, he's checked in for Phoenix. Good on the second free throw. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Three-pointer. Phoenix, no good that time either.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
The shot's good from Irving.
And that's his second 3 of the half and his 5th overall. Really lighting it up.
A pass to Fox. Şengün with the ball. Picked up by Claxton. Such a wide-open look.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Outside Irving. Fires the 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Irving. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Phoenix leading by 5. Outside, Fox. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Şengün with the screen for Fox. Up again, and Şengün is right there. Şengün's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Fox against Irving. Here's Hart. Here's Claxton. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
And look at that energy. It shows his conditioning.
Phoenix leading by 4. Now, here's Fox. Şengün with the screen on Irving. To the middle. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Irving for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Irving against Fox. Şengün with a screen on Irving. Fox passes to Şengün. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Nick Claxton.
You watch Şengün, he has all the moves on the interior.
Alperen Şengün.
That free throw, no good.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And after not a single trip to the line in the first half, he's starting to get the whistle now.
Levine against Fox. Another shot, and Levine finishes inside.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
To Alexander Walker. Outside, Fox. 5 to shoot. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Irving. Hachimura kicks to Hart. Now here's Irving. To the paint. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
A way to seize the opportunity. Levine just smashing that one home.
Pass to Şengün. Now Fox. Şengün with the screen on Irving. And here's Middleton. Lets it go from the wing. And again, it's the Suns missing.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Bean passes to Irving. Charlotte moving it around. Hachimura kicks to Hart. Irving from long range. Offensive rebound. Claxton gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Yeah, he continues to make plays and build momentum for his team.
And that one misses. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Outside, Fox. Over Irving. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
A miss that time would have put him up. Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Levine. Charlotte again missing. It's stolen by Hachimura. Outside Irving. He takes it in. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Here's Fox. Pops in the layup for 2. Fox has got 27.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Hart outside. Pass to Irving to take the lead. Rebound by the Suns. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Steps back and shoots. Fox, no good. The Hornets trail. Hart the pass to Levine. The tray. Phoenix grabs the miss. Şengün's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Irving against Fox. Screen by Şengün. Pocket 6. And he uses the glass on the lane. And the Suns lead by 4.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
It's Hart on the wing. Defended by Alexander Walker. Irving fires. The three goes down.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Middleton outside. Now Fox. Now Alexander Walker. Şengün with the screen for Fox. With the tip. Saves him with the putback.
Only the moment Şengün gets those much-needed points.
Hornets trail by 3. Outside, Levine. To tie it up. Not gonna go.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Here's Middleton. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Şengün. The long three. Now the offensive rebound, Suns. Off the glass.
Those are the kind of effort plays that endear you to the coaches, your teammates, and these fans.
Irving. In traffic, lays it home.
Irving embracing the brightest lights.
Phoenix leading by 3. Fox with it. Picked out by Claxton. Middleton. Trained from outside.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Now Claxton. And stolen by Şengün. Plays it in off the window.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Here's Hachimura. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Castle's checked in for Josh Hart. Fox's double. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Now Hachimura takes the three. A three-pointer. Good.
One thing you can say about Hachimura, he is not afraid of the challenge.
And they go to the intentional foul. That's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
Zach LaVine, sweet shot at the right time.
Beautiful. LaVine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
LaVine. Irving outside. From deep. Şengün with the rebound. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans.
It's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, that means it's hot. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, yo, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Serve it off the plate, dog. You need to feed your homies. I'm hotter than when you touch the iron to the starch. Wrap it in the foil before you put it in the fire. Grab it with a glove as you rolling like a tire. Elbows, 84s, catch me swinging like a fighter. Hey, it's kind of worth it, big flicking like a. That means if I burn it, then you better give me. Where your big homie at? Your security just fat off a flat. I wish Will never. For real, off rip. That last rap you spit wasn't on. You punching every line and you ain't slick. You don't gotta.